Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to our Final Fantasy Brave Exodus video, and this is going to be one that a lot of people were looking forward to seeing. So, I compiled every single race that ever exists in this game of this as of this video. There's probably not going to be any other ones. So, every single one, physical and magical, the best that you should be looking out for. There are many more than one other on this list, but these are the ones that I use often, and that you should probably consider starting to look for and starting to use yourself. So there will be some global ones that maybe not on this list. I'll try to remember them. Yeah, let's just get into it. So Beast for physical, Soaring Legendary Dragon Flamey. Now I know most of you guys that are new players are probably not going to have this one, and this one's going to be quite a few times on this list, unfortunately, because it has 3 killers on it. So 75% on global because it got buffed, and it's 50% on the JP side. And then Valued Memories Irvine, who's available anytime you want, 100%. Beast Killer, very awesome. And then another one that's unfortunately limited is the King of Beast Marquis de Leon, 50%. And magical, unfortunately, again, we have to list it, the King of Beast Marquis de Leon, 50%. And also 5-star Cloud of Darkness STMR. And it's JP only for right now. Who knows if that's ever going to change? Probably not at this point. And that's a rough translation, by the way. Wave of the Destroyer. I'm sure that sounds pretty good. That sounds right. So that's going to be for Beast. There's a lot more Beast stuff out there, but these are probably the best that you probably want to look for. And unfortunately, most of them are limited time or don't exist. So you'll have to just track some other ones down. Maybe you have some other ones that you could get. Avian or Bird Killer. We got some stuff for that. So first, Sniper for New Vision Lock, 100%. That's a lot. Next, Wild Rose Furion's STMR, 75%. And then, unfortunately, it comes back again. The King of Beasts Marquis de Leon for physical and magical. I'm not going to list them twice again. And on the JB side, this will be coming to the global side eventually. Her STMR will change. Fina's Kimono will get 75% Avian Killer as a part of a buff. They're buffing a lot of old stuff, guys. That'll be for, of course, like I mentioned, there's a lot of things like bow, like almost every bow in the game has Bird Killer on it, but not almost all of them are useless. So as a new player, just to forewarn you guys, don't even fall for the bows. Bows are not good. So apologize for all the nose problems, by the way, just in advance. Aquatic or Aquan Physical Aquan Killer. I wanted to point this out because some of you new players may not know this, but there are 3 units in the friend point pool that are actually very good. I know when you look at it, it's like, oh man, they're all trash. I'm not going to go for that. There's actually 3 in there that have killers, and the first one we're going to talk about is Ollie. Friend point unit, and just to forewarn you guys, they're on purposely. I'm sure that they're done this on purpose, but they're pretty rare to get. The 3 that we'll be talking about. So Ollie's pretty rare to get, but you can still you'll be able to get a few of them, and he's definitely worth moving all the way. So 50% for that, and Syndra's Protection, a 3-star Ferris, 50%, and Tiger Fangs from Scorn of the Beast of the Dark, 75%. Pretty good. And the only Aquan Killer that I can even find that's magical is this Final Fantasy II event one that's already passed, unfortunately. There may be some global ones, but so far I didn't see anything else. Maybe I don't think there is anything else. So unfortunately, this is a big problem with an upcoming trial. I think. No, you don't want to use magic on that one. Never mind. You don't want to use magic on it. But there's the reason why there's not a lot of aquatic killer for magic, because Dark Visions likes to use aquatic races a lot. So Demon, oh boy, now this one, some of these took a lot because of course Demon has a lot of choices. So Dark Steel Destroyer for physical, Scorn of the Iron Giant. I know that's not the official name on Global, but if I say Iron Giant, you know what I mean by that. Battle Intelligence, Regina, and what I'm talking about, usually when I'm talking about is these are their STMRs. Regina's STMR, of course, it's not her TMR, that'd be too easy. 50%. It's good, hers is good, really good, because she also has 3 killers on it, so good. Force Mysterium, the best one for this, 100%. Physical and magical Demon Killer, very good. Iron Heavy Armor, it's called like Black Iron Heavy Armor or something like that. The extreme version of the Iron Giant, which will be coming soon, and it's very easy. You guys saw, if you guys watched the Vivi video, I beat him up. That's the one I was beating up. So it has 50% Demon Killer on it, for physical. And this one's very, really badly translated. 2 people for 1 person, Elric Brothers TMR, 75% Demon Killer for physical. And Quicksilver, for, you know, Demon Killer, 75%, Scorn of the Icebird. For magic, we got Force Mysterium, like I mentioned, Stardust Rod, Scorn of the Octopus Teacher, 50%, and also again Quicksilver for magical as well, Demon Killer. Moving on, Human or Man-Eater. We got physical, we got Mumyo Sword or Searing Ember. One of them is more accessible than the other one, of course. Searing Ember is better anyways. Satan's STMR got immediately power crept pretty much on the global side. Satan is from Xenogears, his STMR, but Xeno is accessible right away anyways, so 75% for that. True Mesame, Extreme White Dragon, which is already out on the global side, 75%. Thorned Mace from Extreme Antonella, 75%. Man-Eater Plus from Elnath, Chamber of Arms, 75%. Supreme Sentinel, Jasper Unbound Limited Time Unit, unfortunately, 75%. And once again, Wild Rose Furon's STMR, Weapon Specialist, 75%. We also have Supreme Sentinel again, Man-Eater Plus again, and also the Magic Human and Machine Killer Parameter Mission, which is accessible by anyone can get this, 75%. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. That one at the bottom there from Scorn, the March of the Insects, 75%. So that's for humans. For machines, we got Last Guardian Noel with 75%. We got valued members Irvine again. Remember that was the Beast one. Now he also has 100% in machine. Royal Mechanic, that's a rough translation. For Cindy, Cindy will be an upcoming Final Fantasy 15 5-star character who has an STMR of 100% physical and magical machine killer, very similar to Force Mysterion. Rising Sun from Scorn of Legendary Stag, 75%. Cannon Goggles from Eileen, 50%. And for magical, I already mentioned Cindy's. And this is also a really rough translation. This will be an upcoming killer from the Lightning event, 50%. 50% machine killer, very nice. So don't miss that. Don't miss out on that. There's also Bart's STMR without a Z, from Bart from Xenogears. His is 50% machine killer, but that's another limited time thing. I don't want to mention too many limited time things, guys, because I know a lot of you guys are not going to be able to get them. I had to list some of them, but I don't want to list a whole bunch of them. So now we have Dragon. There's a whole bunch of that. Dark Lord, Veritas Trial, 75%. I did not want to list this STMR because it is so long. Last one, Reagan's STMR, the tag unit, 75%. Glacial Battle Guard from Mystic Ice Last Plus, 50%. Dragon Killer Plus from the Exploration for Trial of Bahamut, 75%. If you need to know more about that, there's guides on the wiki. There's probably guides on YouTube for that if you're a new player to farm the Dragon Killer Plus. Last Guardian, yet again, for Dragon Killer, 75%. So, and here we are with the Flaming STMR again, 75% on globals, 50% on the JP side. Then for magical, we have Dragon Killer again, Ashura's Rod from Demon Maul, 75%. Rod of Bahamut, that just came out on the global side not too long ago, 75%. And the Pluie Saber, sorry. His Sage Rowan 5-star unit, 75% killer for Dragon. For magical. It's also physical, but I didn't really want to mention it too much because you're not really going to be using that you're not really going to be putting that on a physical damage dealer. Spirit, we got Longinus I probably said that completely incorrectly. Lich Trial, very easily accessible. I'm pretty sure any Neovision unit can one-shot him at this point. Battle Intelligence from Gina yet again. And also Conquering the Fear of Spirits. Oh wait, I remember I was supposed to scratch that out. It's not, that's not, it doesn't, that's not a killer, I don't think. I don't think it is. I remember I was supposed to cross something off. Yeah, whoops. That's my bad. As I was trying my hardest to get this out to you guys, so that was a bit of a mistake. Anyways, the Flaming STMR again for Spirit Killer Plus from the Genie trial. It's an upcoming trial on the global side. It's already on the JP side. Spirit Killer Plus again, the Genie trial. Cloud of Darkness STMR, the one that we talked about before, only on JP unfortunately, 75% or 50%. Sorry. The Power Statues, there's an Esper Cave Exploration, and it's 50% for Magical Spirit Killer, and Peace Finders from Neophys and Fistless STMR, 50%. For Insect, we have the Iga Blade, or Iga Blade, from Venomous Vines of Death, the Scorn version, 75%. Scanning Goggles from Eileen, 50%. Neovision Last Wolves STMR for Magical and Physical, 50%. Bed Killer Plus from Scorn of the Marching Beasts. That's one, I think that one's pretty easy at this point. Insect Buster from Extreme Chimera, not so easy, but it's 75%. And Magical, we already mentioned Lastwell, and we mentioned Bug Killer Plus, and also Overcoming Death, Dark Mage X Death, the 5-star version, his is 50%. Stone, we got Scanning Goggles, 50%. The Extreme Iron Giant Armor thing, 50%. Storm Bunny Jacket from Esther, 50%. Demon Axe, I believe it's 75%. I don't know why I didn't list it. I did list Demon Axe, but I will say for anyone who is new, axes are very, very underperformed. I don't know what, there's a word I'm trying to find here. And whatever word that you want to put in there, that's what, undervalued, underappreciated, I don't know what the word I'm trying to find here. But it's one of those words. It's something, yeah, axes are very not used that much. So I did put it there for, authenticity sake, but it's not really, you're probably never going to use it. You never used it. So, Weapon Specialist, Stone Killer from King Gia, that's the next one. That's the second one. That's the second killer in the Friend Point summon that you could get with Stone Killer. And also Dark Steel Destroyer, yet again, with 50%. Magical, we got Crushing Stone, unfortunately. That has a limited time killer there from Neovision Atom Ray, that's long gone by now. And Barbaricia's Spirit with 50% on global side. And moving on. Oh, whoops. Alright, we have Plant, Ancient Sword from Scorn and Tiamat, 75%. Scanning Goggles, Eileen, 50%. Plant Killer Plus, again, I don't know why I didn't list this, but 75%. From Scorn of Antonella, very easy accessible at this point. Reaper of the Dust Storm, Ubel, 4-star unit, 50% is the guy with the black chocobo. For Magical, Plant Withering Pressure, this one's going to be quite hard to obtain because it's the newest Bahamut trial, but if you were able to beat it, you get 75% Magical Plant Killer. This one is really badly translated. It's Mazurka's TMR, 50% Plant Killer. Overcoming Death yet again. Dark Mage X Death STMR. And finally, we have Undead or Reaper Killer. Physical, we have Unchained Sword again, 50%. Sunblade, 50%. We have Sunblade, 50%. Unfortunately, the next two are limited time acquisitions. So White Blade also 50%. Chosen King's Costume, and the next Noctis, Zero Blade Noctis, 50%, his STMR. And I think this is where it's supposed to be, I think. Conquering the Fear of Spirits. This is where it's actually supposed to be, 75%. So the other one, I really apologize for that, guys. That's my bad. And again, Flamey's STMR again for 75 and 50. Well, I think there's only supposed to be here 3 times. I think I accidentally put that on the dragon one because it says dragon on it, so it came up. Apologize for all these errors, guys. Please excuse them. Anyway, Stardust Rod, Octopus Teacher, and the Octopus and the Teacher. We also have Spooky Breaker, the one that you can get. You can get that right now as long as you're watching this video right now. You can get that 50% from the Bahamut in a Sure Raid. Feelings. This is a really bad translation again. Feelings of the ghost eating. Feelings of ghost eating. The Scorn of Eeriness trial, which will be upcoming, 75%, and also those who face the past. That's not that bad. That's also a translation from Mellow Story Event, which will be coming soon. Who knows when that's going to come out? So that's going to be it. Unfortunately, there are some errors that I overlooked because I was feeling overworked. I worked on this like 3 o'clock in the morning up until like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I took a break, and then I worked on it some more when I woke up. So there are some errors here, guys. I'm really trying to get the videos that you guys want to see out. So please excuse some errors in video production and things like that. There will always sometimes be errors that you can't get rid of, and I just hope that you guys will excuse that, and maybe you won't. If you dislike that, please click the dislike button. That's okay. I'm okay with that. But if you like this kind of video and you want me to continue to make another one, maybe more killers that are harder to obtain, or maybe more rare killers or something like that, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Whatever you guys want to type with your favorite color. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Make up your own hashtag word again. Appreciate you guys watching, and hope to see you in the very next one. Peace.